What's up, YouTube? Tommy Forte, once again with another video, aka Tom Israel. If you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, hit like, make a comment. All right, I saw this post that Paris Milan put up. I believe this was yesterday. She put up this post that asked, first let me tell you about Paris Milan. She started off, kind of for black people, period, both men and women. But then somewhere on the line, she switched up. If somebody white was abusive towards a black woman, she would go ahead and make a post about that. I remember when the McClure family, when they found out the dad made racist tweets and was saying all kind of racist things, before he got with her, a year before he got with her, I remember she really blew up off of that. But then some sort of way she changed. Now she don't even mention anything that racist white men do or things of that nature. She rocks like that now. Another Cynthia G. But anyway, she put up a post that said, if a man, it was about dating. If a man had $28, is that good? Is that enough money to go out on a date with? If he had $28, I'm sorry. If he had $28, is that appropriate or enough to go out on a date? And I guess, because, she panders to black women who hate black men, most of the females on her post were saying no, and black men are dusty. That, well, if, you don't have money, you don't have $28, more than $28, you shouldn't go out on a date. Let me break this down to you. Let's say I met a female from Thailand. She lives in Thailand right now, or she lives in Russia, or Nepal, Norway, or El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, one of these places, right? And she comes to New Orleans where I live. And I go to take out on a date. Okay, I'm going to show you how $28 will be sufficient for these type of women, and they would appreciate it. Okay, first of all, we would go out on a picnic. We would, the first activity we would have would be a picnic. Okay. After that picnic, I would take her out on a tour guide. In New Orleans, you can get on a tour bus, or you can ride around on a tour with a carriage and a buggy and a horse. Okay, that's an activity. Mind you, I haven't really spent any money. I believe for the tour, to get on a carriage, you may spend $5, but the tour bus is free. But let's say we'll do the carriage. Okay, so now I got $23 to spend. I would probably buy her an inexpensive gift. Just something, to make her smile. Appreciate that you're going out on a date with me. But it won't be that expensive. But let's say that's another $5. Okay, so that's maybe $10 right there that I spent. Okay, so now I have $18. Me personally, okay, we would go ahead and finish, probably walk through the river walk, the French Quarter, take a ride on a streetcar, let us see Uptown, let us see a lot of the mansions on St. Charles where the Mardi Gras parades come, different things like that. A lot of museums and different things like that. Okay. Then we would probably, head back towards downtown, maybe check out one of those free live bands. There's live bands, okay? We'll probably catch an early live band. And then later on, take her back to my place, and I will go ahead and cook for her. Now, let's say she's not picky, she's appreciative. I can go ahead and make you know maybe red beans and rice, which is let's say the seasoning is about $3. The beans itself is about maybe $2. So that's five. Put some meat in there, that may be $10, and different things like that. So now I spent basically $20. So we went on an early picnic. Gave a nice little token, a little gift, show my appreciation, just to make her smile. Took a streetcar ride throughout the rest of the city, showed her the different landscapes and places where they have Mardi Gras. Just a nice little outing. And came back to downtown area, Esplanade area. Um, Caught a couple of live bands, jazz. Went back to my place. I cooked for her. Okay, so I got $10 left, maybe send her home because Netflix and chill, no sex. But now I got $10 to send her home, or I can bring her home and keep my $10 or $8. Now, when I send her home, again, thank you for the nice evening and different things like that. Mind you, this is a girl from maybe Nepal, Russia, Thailand, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala. And, after she gets home, she called me and said she had a nice time. Now, this is my question for all you sisters who were saying, you were dusty for only having $28 to spend on a date. If it's five of you black females that's having this conversation and five white men are in the room with you and they have $28 and they want to know, is this enough to go out on a date? What would you tell those white men? What would you tell those white men if he only had $28 to go out on a date with you? Would you call him dusty? Would you say that's not enough? If you don't have 28, you shouldn't. You don't have more than $28. You shouldn't even be going on a date. Would y'all say that to those white guys? How would those white guys look at you? How would those white guys look at you if he had $28 and he had the outing mapped out what you guys was gonna do for about 6 hours? How would those white guys look at you and you talking about that's not good enough? Would they say that's one black girl, or would they say I don't want to date black women? See, other races of women, they would appreciate that. Now, I'm not gonna say that's all black females because I know there's certain black females with class, and they would appreciate, the outing. They would appreciate, the effort and everything else. But see, when you become Americanized or you get an Americanized mindset, or if you just bitter, you following people who just like to stir up trouble. Those type of females won't appreciate it. But I bet, all of those places that I name, like I said, Nepal, Thailand, certain parts of Africa, Russia, Norway, Ukraine, uh, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, and I've been meeting a lot of people, a lot of females from those areas like El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras. Man, them some sweet females. They real nice. They real nice. They, no attitude, none of that. They would appreciate it because it seemed like, you spent a lot of effort on that date, and you didn't even spend the $28. But the outing's been fun. You had a picnic, you had jazz club, you took a ride on a streetcar, you went sightseeing, came back and had a nice dinner, gave you a little gift, brought you home safely. Bam. A date. See, the problem is people don't have an imagination. That's the problem. Or you're materialistic. That's the problem. But those females from those areas that I mentioned, they would appreciate it. And I think personally, if a white man or white guys had $28, you wouldn't open your mouth. Tell me I'm lying. You wouldn't say a word. Because you don't want to leave no bad impression. You don't want him to think black females are materialistic. You're going to keep your mouth shut. But if a black man had $28, it's a problem. We got to do better as a people. And again, did I lie? No. Like, comment, subscribe. My name is Tommy Forte. See you in the next one.